What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Duel Academy video. I'm Viper and I'm here with Connor.
Yo, yo.
We hope you guys enjoyed the last video. I believe it was Ancient Gears.
Ancient gears. Yep.
And in this episode, we have got Dragunity. And obviously, that's Fastgate. My bad. Grinding at gems.
What limited gems we have left to grind?
That's probably better to check that back in. So yeah, this is deck. So we basically, I think it doesn't matter what skill you use.
I don't think so.
We're just using switcheroo. Just obviously, when we lose 1,500 life points, we can return one card in our hand to our deck and draw another card. Skill can only be used once per duel. So this is basically a deck. So obviously, people would know what cast does, but we'll go through it anyway. So basically, it it cannot be used as synchro material except for the synchro summons of a Dragunity monster. This card on the field can be treated as a level 4 monster when used for a synchro summon. If this card is currently equipped to a monster, you can special summon this card to your field. So this is obviously um, one of your ways to bring out your boss monster, which is Ascalon. Um, Armor Graham. You can banish 2 dragon and or winged beast type monsters from your graveyard. Special summon this card in the field, and then you can target one face-up monster. Its effects are negated. It also loses 1,000 attack for each equipped card you control. When your opponent monster is destroyed by battle or sent to the graveyard, you can equip it to this card, and its effect is only once per turn. Legatus. If you control a Dragon Ravine or a Dragunity monster, you can special summon. And if you've got a Dragunity monster in your spell or trap zone, you can pop a spell trap on the field and destroy it. Obviously, its effect is once per turn. Senatus, discard a Dragunity card, equip Dragon type Dragunity tuner from your deck to this card. You cannot special summon any other monsters from the extra deck unless except Dragon type monsters. Um, with this effect here, basically, if you've got another monster equipped to it and you attack and it gets destroyed, you can destroy the equipped card. You'll probably never ever use that effect.
No, we'll probably just use it for the synchro.
Ducks basically gives your Dragonity monsters a 200 attack power up. And then when this card's normal summon, you can select one level 1 or 3 or lower Dragon type Dragonity monster in your graveyard equipped to this card. So it's another way to get your chaos back on the field. Um, guys, guys, are me. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. Sorry if I'm wrong. When this card's normal summon, you can target one level 4 or lower wind dragon or winged beast type monster in your graveyard. Special summon, but its effects are negated. While this card is equipped to a monster, you can special summon this equipped card. Obviously, same as Chaos. We all know what MST does. It's a Dragon Ravine. It's obviously the new card that came out in, I believe, is the Hero Box. Stars the Synchro. So if you've gone for like Ice Barriers or the Stardust Warrior, you probably would have got this card. Basically, once per turn, you can discard one card, then activate one of these effects. Add one level 4 or lower Dragonity monster from your deck to your hand, or send one Dragon type monster from your deck to the graveyard. We all know what Dragonity Divine Lance does, and we all know what Treacherous does. We all know what Ascalon does. Can banish a tuner to banish a monster on the field that your opponent controls and banish it. Loon, never ever use this. Um,
We never
bas-
use Loon.
Basically, this card is special summon. You can target one Dragunity monster in your graveyard, equip it to this card. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target one Dragunity monster you control, equip this card to that target. It gains 1,000 attack defense, obviously once per turn. Barcher, when this card is synchro summoned, you can select any number of dragon type Dragunity monsters in your graveyard and equip it to this card. This card gains 300 attack for each Dragunity card equipped to this card. Um, Barcher, Barcher in Chaos is basically how you go into Ascalon. Uh, Gorm Fobar.
Something like that.
When this card is synchro summoned, you can target one Dragonite Tuna in your graveyard, equip it to this card. Its quick effect is you can send one equipped card that you control that is equipped to this card to the graveyard, then target two cards in your opponent's graveyard and banish them. Obviously, it's a once per turn effect. Obviously, one way to stop like your blue eyes from using the stones. So it's basically like Diddy Crow, but instead of doing one, you can
Yeah.
banish two. And Gaybog, Gay, uh,
Gay Bog. Yeah, we'll go with that.
if this card attacks or is attacked during the damage step, you can remove one. You can remove from play one only wing beast type monster from your graveyard to have this card gain the attack of that monster until the end phase. So we've never really used it, but that's actually just pretty much the deck. And um we'll get into the replays.
You've got a lot of special summons with this deck, so
And
you're not only relying on your normal.
oh, we've only got 3 videos for you, but so I'll just show you what this deck basically does. A lot of increased OTKs with the new support. So this one is obviously against Salaman Great, and it was our rank up game to Legend 2.
Lady Debug gets Gazelle. Lady Debug gets linked off to Bal Balanix, Balinx, which searches for Sanctuary.
Obviously, your standard play with Salaman Greats and the trap card. What I like to do this situation is beta is always you always pop the raw. I was going to try and pop his field spell, but he would just protected it with his Balinks in the graveyard. So we thought we'd bait out the Balinks in his graveyard. Unfortunately, in this scenario, we had to discard the Lance. I think this duel probably would have been a bit more different if I could obviously do the plays. But yeah, so now he ends up popping with Leo, obviously with Leo's effect when being link summoned with the field spell. Um, target a monster in his graveyard, and he can change the attack to Ascalon to that. So if he chose Mia, Ascalon would be at 800. Um, Obviously, we weren't really worried. I thought he was actually gonna um negate negate this, but he didn't. Um,
We banished his Balinx there.
and going for game.
Nice. That was a pretty good duel.
Now this one was against. I forgot actually what deck this guy was using. It's never fun drawing into two ravines, but nonetheless, it is somewhat more consistent to drawing, and it also helps you go to special summon. Um, where's the card? It's easier to summon in Graham. Makes it a lot easier, and obviously Graham is how you make it go into your OTK. He ended up scooping because he could not do nothing.
It's if you draw a second ravine or another card you don't need for your combo, you can just use ravine as discard fodder.
We just run three just in case Ravine gets destroyed. So it's just more or less of a backup. So basically, yeah, so it's going to Barcher, then Barcher brings back Chaos. Then we go to Escalon, set, activate, what do you call it? Divine Lance.
It's Vic Revo.
He's gonna pop us. Oh, he doesn't pop. Oh, I thought
Banish two of his monsters. Nice. Senatus. Bring back another Ascalon. We banish. He negates. We banish again.
and it's game. Oh no, he negates the attack. Ascalon's effect is
It's not once per turn.
it's you can pop as many cards, providing how many Dragunity cards you have in your graveyard. But there you go. That's it. It does. You can brick, but it's not
If you
as bad.
if you draw into one usable monster that you can use in Ravine, you should be able to do your play. Either Senatus and Dux or something else in Ravine. You should be alright.
That's why we use switcheroo. So like, if we don't need it, if we've still got a ravine and we've got one in our hand and we don't end up discarding it, um, we use switcheroo. But we hardly ever used it in these duels, but there have been duels where we have used it. So I'll show you how to obtain these. Are in so Chaos is in Judgment Force, Graham's in Stars of Synchro, so is Legatus. Sonatus is in in the structure deck. Dux is in Blackstorm Rising or Selection Box 2. Guzamim is in Stars of Synchro. Atomic Theory, Selection Box 3 for MST. Ravine's in Stars of Synchro. Divine Lance is Blackstorm Rising or the um,
Deck.
structure deck. Treacherous is in Vision of Ice
Thanks, game.
and Selection Box 2. Ascalon is in the structure deck. Loon's in Chronicle Glory.
Archer, Blackstorm Rising, or Selection Box. Or
Structure deck.
Structure Deck, sorry.
This one here is in Stars of Synchro. And this one is in Blackstorm Rising or the structure deck.
Thank you guys for watching. That's it for this Duel Links Academy.
We are working on another deck, just stay tuned. We will deliver that one shortly. We hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll see you in the next one.
Later, guys. Take care.